Greetings, YouTube. Today is going to be another episode of Best Ever Dinner Party Icebreakers for some light Christmas questioning. So, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. So this is just going to be something for fun. We're not going to do anything serious today. It is, in fact, Christmas. So, first question. Who's your favorite Muppet? Animal. No questions asked. If there was one thing in your past you could go back and change, what would it be? Now, I don't believe in this kind of thing. I think it's unhealthy. This is the kind of thing that I spent decades of my life obsessed with, running through my head over and over and over again as an aspect of my anxiety. But your past is a book. We can learn from it, but we cannot change it. And obsessing over how we could have done it differently is pointless, is meaningless, is toxic. And these kinds of questions, if you had a time machine, what would you change, are just insanely bad for us. But because I am asking these questions and I am going to answer them today, I'm going to say I'll pick a personal thing. And if I could have changed one thing in my past, it would have been to, at 20, to start the current diet I have and exercise regimen I have now. If I had done that at 20, I would have probably forestalled my diabetes until into my 60s, maybe all the way into my 70s. But I would have been a whole lot healthier and a whole lot happier, I can tell you that right there. Alrighty, next. What's the skill you're most proud of? I like the fact that I can make things with my hands. I'm not the best at it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bragging, because I have a whole lot of room to improve. But I'm glad that I have the ability to make things. I really am. Okay. What do you order when you have Chinese food? Usually when I've been going out for Chinese food in the last couple of years, I've been going to a buffet here in town, which I happen to really like. And so particular order isn't something I have to worry about. But if I have something specific, it's probably going to be General Gao's chicken. I'm fond of that. Oh yes, and dumplings. I love steamed dumplings. Oh, so great. When and where were you happiest? That would, well, I would say here and now, but I mean, here and now at the moment I'm alone. My wife's at work. But I would say that here and now in the sense that I'm happiest that we are together and that we have our own home, and I'm at the healthiest physically and mentally and emotionally than I've ever been. Even as a diabetic, I am still in better condition now than I ever was in the past. I just would prefer to be in that same condition and not be diabetic. That would be spiffy. If I didn't have the neuropathy and the retinopathy to go along with the other things, I would be thrilled. But that's the way the cards were drawn. Now, as a Christmas theme end to this video, I'm going to put forth something that some people who watched my bargain video this week will recognize, but I just think it is so wonderfully, absurdly, insanely over the top, and such a device of cognitive dissonance that it needs to be shown off to a different audience who may tune in for this video but didn't tune in for my bargain video. And that's this. Yes, folks, that is a Christmas-themed Noah's Ark. Let that sink in there for a second. A Christmas-themed Noah's Ark with a Santa hat. Merry Christmas, folks.